acknowledge and respect their continuing culture and the contribution they make to the life of this city and this region. We'd also like to acknowledge and welcome other First Nations people who may be attending today's event.
When I awake from bed, I feel really congested. Wish that I was better rested. I feel really unwell. Pumping Loratadine to avoid getting tested. Really hope I'm not infected. I've got so much to do.
I swear I came up negative. I just suffer from allergy. My nose is really sensitive. Hay fever's such a pain. And now it's September. Spring is here again, and now it's almost Gloria. And all the tourists come to town to see these tulips. Tulip fields. Stupid Ferris wheel. Wish there weren't so many children. Why do I go every year?
Death, is that you? So now spring has sprung, and there go my lungs. I'm drowning in antihistamines. I cough and I wheeze and repeatedly sneeze. Sometimes I wish that I was fucking dead.
I can't stand all this fluff. I swear that I've had enough. Hay fever makes me feel shitty. Do make me hate this city.
Nobody back at home told me how whack it is. 6 months a year where you can barely breathe. All of these scientists working for Cyroac. What are they doing? Just rolling through memes. You'd think they would just find a cure instead of researching manure. Do you know that the number of grasses to overcome is crazy because it's 230? Always right as my eyes saw too much pollen for tear up the flowers for saving the bees. Welcome to this fucking show. Don't interrupt blowing your nose. Should have used a nasal spray. Canberra, enjoy your stay.
Your 10 o'clock is here.
Oh, thank you, Cheryl. Send him in.
You wanted to see me, Prime Minister?
Alexander! Oh, I'm so pleased you could join me. Have a seat. Have a seat. must be wondering why I've asked you here.
Yeah, look, I'll admit I was a bit surprised when I got the call.
Oh, Alex. I made a promise to the Australian people to be honest with them from my first day in office until my last. Well, with the election coming up, that last day may be coming sooner than we both hoped.
Yeah, look, the scandals haven't exactly been good for your image, Prime Minister. I mean, the thing with the crocodile with the top hat alone.
Your objections are noted, Alex. Or should I say, at @slam_Dunkachino. It's my understanding that over the past 6 months, you've made 136 tweets about my government policy. 54 Facebook posts about our political donors. 17 Instagram stories about my leadership failures. Oh, and yes, there was that one particularly aggressive Microsoft Teams message in the work group chat.
Okay, wait. This is a giant abuse of power, right? I mean, you're lucky I wasn't recording this. If I'd sent this to the ABC, you'd have been forced to resign.
Ah, you're in luck. I am actually resigning. You'll find my personal letter of resignation enclosed.
That's right. Dear Mr. Alexander Sullivan, I hereby announce my resignation from the office of Prime Minister. You know what? Maybe it's for the best, you know, considering the Governor General's comments. I mean, it might be time for you to...
Oh, you didn't think your trolling would dissolve the government, did you, Alex? Oh, that's adorable. No. Make no mistake, I will not be leaving this office.
What?
Read on.
Hereby announce my resignation from the office of Prime Minister for the constituency of Alex. The whole Alex, and no one but Alex. I don't understand.
Well, Alex, I represent my constituents, and you represent a stitch in my side.
No, I get that part, Prime Minister. I just don't think it's, legal.
Oh, yes. Of course, your checks and balances.
Yeah.
Yes. Alex, do you think anyone will care that you've been abandoned? Do you see Amnesty International knocking at my door? Oh, do you fancy yourself a cause? Do you see your name adorning billboards, polluting the airwaves, trending on Twitter? Oh, do you see yourself being martyred, Alex? Oh, but of course.
What?
How reckless of me.
Wait, hold on. What does this actually mean for me?
Well, you can call on your international friends. Oh, first though, you'll obviously have to make a nation of one, a state of Alex. But then you could go to the UN or try your pals in NATO. You've got any. Perhaps you could try your cause in the halls of the Vatican. Maybe His Holiness, or even God, will hear your pleas. Don't look like that, Alex. You made me do this. 136 tweets about me! 54 Facebook posts! I just don't understand. What does it mean? You made it very clear you have no interest in being part of my nation. What was I to do? I was merely acting in the national interest. You have no claim to my prime ministership.
Prime Minister, you're terrified, is he?
Thank you, Cheryl. Now I'm not an unreasonable individual. You can retain your passport for 24 hours. If in such time you wish, you may try your luck at the door of some bleeding heart embassy. Or perhaps you should maybe just claw at the walls of the pit you've dug yourself. And consider how one day you may have to announce your 51 square meter single bedroom apartment a sovereign power. or you may run.
Great game, everyone. All right, let's grab a drink and then we'll form up the spirit circle, all right? Woo!
What the fuck is a spirit circle?
Oh, okay, so basically, after each game, both teams just kind of get in a circle and we just kind of chat about the game, you know. We tell them what they did well, what they could improve, they tell us, and we just kind of share kudos and tips.
I can't believe we have to do this fucking spirit circle after they stomped us!
Hey, it's not as bad as you think.
The last thing anyone wants to do after losing a game is be told by the other team how much we sucked. It's basically giving them a platform to boast.
Yeah, but it beats having to deal with the Drongos playing in the Women's Community League comp. They're always looking for a fight, especially the Woden team. I'm sure they'll be good sports about it.
Maybe the girl you were marking, the one next to me, was giving me shit the entire game.
You're just reading into it.
I'm telling you, she was digging into me all game!
Can you chill out for a second?
I'm sorry. The stupid game just has me twisted a bit. It's like, run hard, but not too hard. Like, get in their face, but also, you know, give them a little personal space. I mean, fuck me! We'll get so competitive and there's absolutely no outlet for this shit. I guarantee you everyone in that fucking spirit circle is on edge as I am.
The other team's starting.
Hey guys!
Hey!
Oh my god, hi, Huckleberry friends! Thank you so much for playing us today. What a day for it, hey guys?
Yeah, pretty good day.
There are a couple things that you guys, well, slay! Yeah. But we've also got a couple of tips, you know, just to, you know, elevate your game a little bit.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Well, your defense could use a little work. It was
That's right.
porous at times. That means it let things through, by the way.
That is what that word means.
Straight at me. Jess, you're being paranoid.
My defender really struggled to read the frisbee and flight, and look, it's just so important to have the basics down.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was aimed directly at me.
Okay, if you're not going to be able to keep it together, just do what I do. Go to your happy place.
What happy place?
Okay, well, when I need to escape, I just imagine that I'm sitting by the fire and I'm listening to classical music. Okay? Fine. Awkward classical.
Right, well, my defender didn't need to have the basics down, and I was able to catch the frisbee a lot, and that's a bit of a concern, because I can really My defender's a bitch. My defender's a short bitch who can't play for shit. Plus, I fucked a boyfriend. My defender's a sad, pathetic little loser whose parents think she's a failure in life, and from what we all saw today, they're not wrong. My defender has no meaningful relationships and will probably die alone. Plus, my tits are bigger than hers, so suck a dick. My defender.
Fucking finally.
A cold night in the bush capital. I've always said Canberra in the wintertime was like living in limbo. I never elaborate on that statement. Sit up in Smith's Alternative, reading Ulysses by James Joyce. I like to stay in touch with subversive literature, and it likes to stay in touch with me. They say the eyes are the windows to the soul, but mine are more like mirrors, because I always reflect back what people expect of me. I'm like a stranger to myself, a ball of ennui wrapped into the flesh of a toasted tortilla man, trapped in a prison of my own creation. Bell over the door rings. I almost spill my coconut water. A woman enters. I'd say she was a tall drink of water, but I never really understood what that meant. In metric, she was a 7. A 7.5. In imperial, she was like the British East India Trading Company, occupying my mind piece by piece. Her hair smelled like blood orange, which had gone too ripe, and I was a fruit fly. Her eyes, blue, steel blue, like in Zoolander. They pierced me like a spearmint candy cane that had been sharpened to a point by countless hours of licking and sucking. I always hated Christmas. Elf isn't even a good movie. I was frozen in her presence as she passed, perceiving me in my insecurities. Baby, I'm the most emasculated man alive. Can't you see? I'm all withered from your gaze. She headed to the bar, ordered herself a drink. Not some fruity cocktail, but something more fitting for someone so world-weary. A rum and coke. Captain Morgan's, half sugar and ice, just like my share tea order. She locked eyes with the bartender and turned her back to me. This brought me to the precipice of the brink of frustration. Words came to mind and the smooth jazz faded. Why do we live like people enslaved? Consuming, pursuing, dooming the next generation to ruin and rack and pain. When the option is there to love and be loved, to talk to thy neighbor, to change our behavior, though it be in vain. To all you creators, and you haters, and you self-loathing masturbators, I've got 5 words. Yes, in my backyard.
Right on.
Build upwards to the sky. Poverty, apology, wasp-like ecologies. The government's fucked, and we just nip and we tuck as the world goes by. And as the emperor fiddles, a high diddle diddle, a dog with a bone takes us all to the throne, and I meet her eyes. Gil Scott Heron was my muse, and my body his vessel. As my diatribe ebbed and the applause flowed, she looked over her shoulder, thin but not too gross and muscular, and gave me a smile. Oh fuck, she's seen me.
Hey Kat, I dig your jobs. Can this femme fatale grab a light from your hard-boiled vibe? So done with poets.
Maybe it was best we never met. Maybe that brief moment we shared was enough. Like 2 ships in the dark, we were parallel lines, destined to converge, but never meet. Ah, women.
There's a fire.
Listen, kid, I have something I need to tell you.
Oh, what is it?
It's not an easy thing to say. It's one of those things you wish you never had to say because You hoped you'd never have to be in this situation, but hey, the universe has got a cruel sense of humor, and we're just specks of dust in that great big cosmic scheme, dancing to the echoes of its whims.
I don't understand what you're saying.
Do you remember your first day at school, when you had to leave your parents and step out into the world and meet people who you didn't know?
Yes. I remember I was very afraid of everybody and I just wanted to go home.
I've been there. I've been that same scared kid, facing the injustice of a cruel world, bereft of the only two people who were supposed to protect me from it. I understand. We share the same loss.
What do you mean?
Well, you were scared. Hell, I was scared. But you're not scared anymore, are you, kid?
No, I'm not afraid of the other kids or Miss Harrison.
Exactly, kid. That's it. Life tries to make you scared of things. Scared of what might happen. Scared of change. But we won't let it, will we? And I guess what I'm trying to say is, the change that's happened to you tonight, it's bigger than anything else you've ever been through. But that doesn't mean it has to break you. You're gonna grow from this change. Learn from it. You're gonna face this challenge head on and become an adult. Become a hero. You're gonna look back on tonight as the spark, as a necessary evil to push back the darkness. And, well, you're not gonna be scared anymore.
But I don't understand what you mean. What's changed?
Your parents have passed away. I'm sorry, kid. It's nothing personal.
Oh, but I know. What's this about? Has something happened in their case? Did you find out who did it?
No, kid. But you will. Use that passion. Abandon all fear. Become the hero this city needs you to be.
Oh, goodness gracious, are you all right? Oh, I thought I told you to stop coming here. You're upsetting the kids.
She keeps telling me my parents are dead.
Oh, well, of course they're dead. How'd you think you ended up here? Joe, we've talked about this.
I'm just trying
This isn't a Batman factory, detective. You can't keep coming to orphanages, re-traumatizing kids with the hopes they will single-handedly bring down crime rates in 20 years.
Think of the benefits, Leonard. We live in a society.
I've had enough of you people. In fact, we filed a restraining order. We're gonna take this to the tribunal.
Oh, the law is corrupt. This is bigger than me. This is bigger than all of us.
Damn right, this is bigger than all of us. You ever hear of the OAV? Orphanages Against Vigilantes?
Listen, kid. You may not hear from me for a while, but take this.
Ouch!
We've done it. Holy shit, we've done it. The first time machine. Oh.
Yeah, right. And we're only like 21,747 hours overtime and $3 billion over budget.
Okay, before we do anything else, we really should consider how all this will play out. What theories of time travel do you think will come into play here? What's the butterfly effect?
Who even cares? Look, the universe will probably blow up, but hey, anything's better than what's out there.
True, but what about the scientific method? What about the progress of humanity, the future of our existence? Think of all the good we could do, the diseases we could cure, the lives we could save. Oh, but even before that, now that we have the means to fundamentally alter reality itself, a la Lupa, Adjustment Bureau, Back to the Future, Hot Tub Time Machine, we've got to operate according to a method. Otherwise, it's just random chaos, right? We could save the human race, but now that we could, we must question whether we should.
Alright, cool. I'm gonna go kill the first bird.
What?
Yeah, I'll see you later, dude.
Wait! I thought we were gonna, cure cancer, or stop global warming, or something.
Yeah, nah, see, pelicans can suck my ass. I'll be back.
Wait! What? What? Oh my god, what has she done? Oh my god! I'm flushing, the world is changing.
I'm back.
What did you just do?
I beat the shit out of this bird.
Oh fuck, what did you change? Do you realize how monumental the changes you've made could be?
Take a look.
Wait, how do I still remember you? Also, how did you make all of this happen? How did you know?
I don't know, I just really hate birds.
Well, shall we go and explore this new world of ours?
After you.
Oh, hey!
Hey, sup?
Oh, fuck.
And now I'm swiping right, and yet I see no Tinder matches. I'm black, I'm cis, I'm het. I'm not sure what the freaking catch is. I need a thing that's mine. And so I'll start a daunting new task. It's bold, not for the weak. I'll grow a moustache.
It works. I've seen Top Gun. A moustache is what girls deserve.
Do what I have to do for just a month. I look like a pug.
And if it's thin and weird, and if it gives my dates a face rash, I know women will love me with a mustache. Yes, I know I can't grow a full beard, but we all know ZZ Tops looks weird. And through it all, when there was doubt, I looked to you to drown it out. And even though my parents bash it, I grew a moustache. And now my plan has worked. I've got a girl who's so amusing, but now she hates my mo. I have the task now of choosing to think. I grew all that, went through it all, looking like some trash. But for my darling love, I'll shave my mustache. But what is a man? What has he got? If not his staff, then he has not. My lip is bare, my heart is too. If it's my mustache or it's you, do you really have to ask? I chose my mustache.
Some pretty slick music I heard you playing down at Carlo's last week.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. What about you, Rick? Booked any new gigs? Nothing yet, but a friend of mine's got me helping out in his new workshop. Oh, if you need any players, you know who to call.
Afternoon, Fletch.
It's Fletcher. Have you all tuned up? Jesus Christ, what are you waiting for? A fucking hand job? Get your instruments!
Where's my A flat?
Can we get some more water here?
Hurry it up! I'm not afraid to keep you here all night if that's what it takes. We will do this in the fucking car park if we have to. Out! Go! Now! And 5, 6, 7. Having a little trouble there. And 5, 6, 7. Not quite my tempo. And 5, 6, 7. Why do you think I just threw that water in your face, Rick?
I don't know.
Yeah, sure you do. That was an A. Drop that by 2 semitones. I wanted a G. We won't leave until you start shitting out perfect Gs. And you! Me? Were you rushing or were you dragging? Were you rushing or were you dragging? Put lips to bottle. Pucker! And don't you dare reach for that pitcher. A musician should know his instrument. Fill the bottle.
How?
You know how. What in the ever fuck are you doing?
I just needed a drink. I'll top up, I swear.
Chopping up? What the fuck is that? You ever hear of Charlie Parker chomping down on a couple of alto saxes?
I don't know. What?
Are you deliberately trying to sabotage my band? I will fucking demolish you. Pick up your instruments, you horse-faced shitbags, and play the fucking tune! No, out!
Wait, but how?
You are playing the song, and you are playing it on my fucking time!
But we need to top up.
Oh, Jesus Christ! I'll wait for the musicians to arrive.
But we are the
Then play the goddamn tune! Out! Out! Bullshit! Out! Wait. What was that?
They're playing the same thing as us!
Play that again. Downbeat on 18. Look at me, kid. You got the part.
What?!
And now we come to the final item of the will, the inheritance. Well, it's no secret that your grandfather amassed his vast fortune working for the most successful law firm in Sydney. I'm sure he's left a reasonable sum for each of you. Ah. Oh. It says here that your grandfather leaves the entirety of his estate to the Institute of Public Affairs. I guess he wanted to fight the good fight one last time.
Does that mean he left his granddaughter nothing, despite knowing she needed that money for her leukemia treatment?
And what about my brother? He promised he'd fund his rehab so we could go back to being a family.
There's nothing going to help me with the debt collectors. They're gonna repossess my house.
Yikes. Did someone say KFC?
I got this feeling.
sorry for your loss.
What were you doing before you fell?
I was up on the ladder. I needed to trim the hedges.
What do you remember about the day before that?
I was gardening. I woke up late because we were watching movies last night.
Okay, if we start a movie now, we'll be able to make the premiere for The Force Awakens.
What did you watch?
We went to see the new Star Wars, and before that we...
Not watching Captain America again.
Inception, I'm a huge Star Wars fan. We were choosing between... Come on, guys, let's just pick. There was Captain America, Toy Story, Christopher Nolan, Social Network, James Bond, and there was one more, but I can't quite remember.
Never mind, I'm happy with that. You're all right to go. Name 10 comedies with Robin Williams from the 90s.
Definitely. Mrs. Doubtfire, I know that,
Yeah, that was it. Not.
Toys.
Jack. Oh, we got him. Easy one. What's wrong?
I just thought there was one more.
Well, maybe we can marathon these movies sometime and see what we're missing.
Robin Williams movie? You know, the weird one that...
You have to be more specific than that.
The one with the weird goo creature. What was it? Flubber?
Doesn't ring a bell?
And I thought you were supposed to be Mr. Movies. I can't believe you haven't seen it.
Alright guys, we've got half an hour till endgame, so if you want another drink, do it now. God, I feel so hyped up I'm vibrating.
I know. You better not get anything sugary or you'll be bouncing off the walls like Flubber.
Like what?
You know, Robin Williams in Flubber. He puts the goo on the back of his shoes and plays basketball or something. I don't know. I haven't seen it in forever.
I don't think I've seen it. Hey, have you guys seen, what was it, Flubber?
I can't believe it. I can't find Flubber anywhere.
Maybe it's called something else.
Yeah, maybe. I could have sworn it was Flubber though. You've really never heard of it?
No. Never. Wait. Maybe you think of that old Disney movie, The Absent Professor something something. My dad made me watch it on VHS.
No, it was more recent.
Maybe you're thinking of The Nutty Professor. Maybe you're thinking of Eddie Murphy.
Not fucking Eddie Murphy! Sorry. It was like 1993 or 94. Put it on the bottom. Maybe it was 97. There was a whole thing about him cheating at the game. Williams, and he had a vial of what is wrong with you people? It was alive.
I don't understand what's going on with you. How could you do that to me?
You don't understand. You're not even trying to understand.
It was my parents' vow renewal, Rachel. And all you could talk about was fucking Flubber.
It's called Flubber. And you know that.
No, I don't. And no one else does. I'm sorry, Rach. I've tried to help. I've looked through the filmographies. It just doesn't exist. Rach, it's time to let it go.
Maybe if I had the right keyword, I'd find it.
Rach, I can't keep hanging out with you if you're going to be doing this Flubber thing again. I just can't.
Ma'am, I'm gonna have to ask you not to contact the Williams estate anymore.
Who is doing this to me? All I need is one little clue, just one. I'm the only one who knows. It has to be somewhere. Someone has to remember it.
I don't understand. Why does it matter so much?
It doesn't. It's Flubber.
There is an explanation out there. I just have to find it.
Well, Rachel, this has been a very productive session. Before our time is up, I just want to do one more exercise with you. I'm going to show you a series of photos. There is no right or wrong answer. What do you see?
Flubber.
And this one?
Flubber.
And this one?
Flubber.
Why does it matter so much?
It doesn't. It's flubber.
Hear ye, hear ye. The Commonwealth Bank of Australia shall henceforth be known as Jim's Commonwealth Bank of Jimstralia.
Good. Next.
Harvey Norman shall henceforth be known as Jim's Harvey Norman.
Next. Where are the rest of the businesses we purchased, peasant?
My lord.
My lord. As if a title so empty, so meaningless could apply to me. I am the galactic ruler, God Emperor Jim.
My God Emperor Jim. There are no more businesses. You bought them all. This Earth, Jim's Earth, belongs entirely to you.
You are dismissed. I need a moment to myself. In 323 BC, Alexander the Great came to his end. In his wake, over 70 cities were left bearing his name. In 1227 AD, the universal ruler fell to his knees amid the dust and blood. And to this day, one soul in every 200 is a direct descendant of Temujin, Khagan of the Mongol Empire, Genghis Khan. 2022 AD, and my face covers every corner of Jim's Earth. There's no sign but that bears the name Jim. No luxury not branded with my name. No business I do not run. But this was not always the case. This life not always mine. Who could have imagined when I began Jim's mowing that one day I'd weep, for there were no more worlds to conquer? That Jim was not concerned with the world. He was only concerned with mowing lawns with quality service at a reasonable rate. That Jim remembered the laughter of children on freshly hewn fields. The sense of grilled meats and aubergines wafting through the wind from a celebratory outdoor picnic. But I turned my back on that world and delved down a path where neither laughter nor cheer dared followed. I entered the world of franchising. Jim's mowing soon expanded into Jim's painting, which became Jim's pool care, and sooner than one dared think possible transmogrified once more to become Jim's dog washing. I would not be satiated. The gnawing ambition to grow, to collect, to leave my mark upon this world. From humble beginnings, I have raised Jim's Earth to dust. First the private sector, then the public. Jim's government, Jim's courts, Jim's law. Nothing escaped my notice. Nothing beneath my ambition. At birth, every child is Christian Jim. Rolling off the assembly line, they age into Jim's schools, go to work in Jim's factories, all molded in the image of Jim. The history books have been changed, battles all but rewritten. There always was and will ever be Jim. All things from birth to death, Jim. This new Earth is an unstable beast, a great devourer consuming all originality, producing only conformity. Society bends to Jim. Laws are written for Jim. Nothing exists but what Jim deems made. I have everything one could imagine, yet I cannot fathom it. My possessions approach the infinite, but for them I have no use. The laughter of a child and play is swallowed by the oppressive certainty that there is no one there to listen. It is in the depths of this emptiness, in this vacuous void of an existence without rivalry, where the unbidden thought begins to threaten.
that this maudlin King Midas may trade his empire of Jim to once again be nothing more than the man and his mower. I do not dream as the man and his mower once did. For what could there be left to dream of? My power is akin to God, and with it I bear a burden only a God could know. I must live with the weight of the unchanging monopoly I have wrought.
Please visit the ACCC's website. Thank you.
Sally boy!
Hey, Tony!
How you doing? How's your father? How's Juno?
Hey, he's
Pick
still
up
levin for cigarettes. He'll be back.
It happens to the best of us, kid. You got the dough?
Yeah, I got the dough, Tony. I got the dough.
All right, I know you ain't been trusted to do something like this before, so I'm hoping you didn't screw it up,
You know what?
huh?
I followed you.
Hey, get your hands off him. So did you, beat the fella?
Oh, yeah, I punched him down real good, Tony. Just
You didn't just leave him there, though, did you?
only for a couple of hours. Hey, I covered him up, though. I covered him up.
Right, so you, sent him to the Inferno? You know, Dante's place?
Oh, wait, like Dante's down the street, Dante's?
Oh, you fucking idiot! I told you to get your hands off him, all right?
All right, look, let's just say he's got a fire under his ass right now, huh?
All right, that's what I like to hear.
Right.
So, how long till the exchange?
Not too long now. I'm just waiting for it to be, golden.
So, what are you gonna do with your cut of the dough, kid?
You know what? I reckon I'll give some to Mama. Always gotta leave some for Mama, huh?
Hey, that's a good kid. Isn't he a good
Yeah,
kid,
he's a good
boys?
kid,
Leaving it
boss.
for his mother. Oh, you don't think he's a good kid? I grew up with this kid's father. What the hell do you think? What's the last thing you did for your mother? No, I'll tell you what it was. It was a trip down to the can to bust your ass out of jail. So why don't you stop being so fucking sarcastic and sit there and think about what you're doing?
I'm sorry, boss.
What are you gonna do with your cut of the dough, Tony?
Got to invest in the future, Sal. I got a deal I'm cooking up with the mayor, and I'm gonna use this to butter him up before dinner. So I think you got something you got to deal with there, buddy. You know, I'm getting real sick of your attitude. Okay, you stand there. Oh, sorry, boss. So you keep fucking doing it, all right? You know your mother talks to my mother? She calls her all the time. Every time I go over, I have to listen to what she says to me about you, all right? Last Christmas, you didn't go to Mass. What's the matter with you? You can't sit in a church with your mother for one fucking night?
Disgrace, boss.
Hey, Tony, look what I got here!
Look at that, sir! Woo! Look at that! Isn't that good, boys? Look at that! Bag it up, boys! Look at that! Bellissimo, Sal! You're gonna be getting a lot more jobs like this coming at
Thank you,
all
Tony.
right?
Thank you, Tony. Hey, Tony, what about my court date for the illegal confiscation of Armenian land?
Don't worry about it, Sal. The judge is a friend of mine. We'll stack the jury for you. Make it a nice round baker's dozen.
Hey, grazie mille, Tony, grazie mille. Thank you, thank you. Sorry. Elaine!
John?
How are you? It's been a while.
I'm getting married, John!
Oh, congratulations, Elaine. That's wonderful.
Don't try and stop me, John, please!
Why would I try and stop you?
It's been 5 years, John. Can't you move on?
Pretty sure I have.
I'm getting married and I'm moving on. In fact, I'm heading to the wedding now.
That's wonderful, Elaine. You know, you should really go do that
I'm
then.
getting married and I've moved on from how we used to listen to old records together.
Elaine, I worked at a record store and you should just come in
And
during
I've
my
moved
shift.
on from how we used to eat Italian food by by candlelight on Sundays.
Because we were too lazy to cook and you smashed the dining light.
And I've completely moved on from how we used to hold each other tight every night, struggling to separate in the morning.
Because we didn't have a heater or a doona, just a thin sheet.
Oh, who are we kidding, John? I could never move on from you.
I'm sorry, what?
All these years, all this time. It's only ever been you, John. I still completely, madly love you.
I don't know what to say to this, Elaine. I have absolutely no clue.
Oh, you are so right, John. Words alone can't do it justice. True love requires action. Let's run away together.
Whoa, okay, hold on.
Hey, what are you doing?
I'm sorry, Lucas, but I'm running away to marry John like I should have done years ago.
She's really not. This is all just a giant misunderstanding.
Quiet, you fiend! If you truly want Elaine, you're going to have to prove yourself worthy of her!
Oh, okay.
If you want to hurt him, you'll have to go through me.
Elaine, get off me!
I won't.
Please don't.
Do you truly love him so much?
With all my heart, all my soul, every ounce of me.
Well, who am I then? To stand in the way of true love?
Love is a very strong word
In
here.
fact, let us marry you now!
What? But we don't have a priest.
Oh, well, guess we can't get married then. What the hell?
What? Captain O'Donnell!
Your crazy story of passion has reminded me of my own tragic love story about the woman I loved but then had to leave to join the military. She died before I could confess my undying love and turned me into the gruff, whiskey-swilling cynic I am today. But luckily, I was ordained before I retired.
So can you marry them, Captain?
I can! Everyone, make a wedding party! I'll skip to the end for you crazy people.
Well, I don't think you should.
John, Elaine, I now pronounce you...
Amelia!
Lucas! You can't marry her. She'll never truly love you like I do.
Amelia! I love you too! Elaine was never my destiny. Oh, but perhaps you can be mine. Oh, Captain, marry us as well!
I now pronounce you husbands and wives!
Each day of my life became the best, and I learned that things have a way of working themselves out.
Wait, who said that? Who's talking?
I would spend the rest of my life happily married to Elaine.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Looking back, I don't regret a second of the time we spent together. I only wish I hadn't been killed by that unfortunate ski trip accident so young.
Wait, did you say accident? Killed? Ski trip?
And to all, good night.
No, wait, please! No!